children, welcome to class 5th social study chapter 1 natural disasters. Children, we have been discussing from our last classes about this lesson what are natural disasters and what are the example of natural disasters. So some topics we have already discussed from our last classes, children, and let us memorize once again the what are natural disasters. Natural disasters are nothing but the natural disasters are major events caused by the natural process of the earth, or you can say these are the sudden event, these are the extreme event caused by the such some environmental factors also. We can say this one also, the another one definition. So this is the meaning of the natural disasters. We have already discussed in the detail what are the examples also, and also in the last class recently we have discussed one of the natural disaster, that is tornado. So let us memorize what is tornado, children. Tornado is one of the natural disaster. It is a rotating column of air. That means it is nothing but it is a strong wind. It is strong, violent wind or storm. It is a very strong storm. So also we have already discussed this one also. So what is tornado? How it occur and what are the effect of tornado in our last class, children. We already discussed this one also in detail. Now let us discuss in today another one natural disaster, that is volcano, children. Today topic is volcano. It is one of the natural disasters, children. It is one of the natural disaster, that is volcano. So what is volcano, children, here? What is volcano? You will see here definition: an opening in the earth surface through which lava, hot gases and rock fragments erupt. An opening in the earth surface, children. You will see here an opening in the earth surface through which lava, hot gases and rock fragments erupt. Erupt means flow or jump. So what flowing here, what jumping from the earth surface, below the earth surface here, what are the material? You will see here lava and hot gases and rock fragments. Rock fragments is nothing but some rocks, that molten rocks or melted rocks. These are the some material flowing from the earth surface. So this process is called volcano. That means simply you can say what is volcano. Simply you can say volcano is nothing but it is a eruption or jump or flowing from the flowing here from some materials. Which materials? That molten rock, volcanic ash, molten rocks, volcanic ash and lava. These are escaping from the below the earth surface. So it is called as a volcano, children. So it is simply you can say this definition: eruption. Volcano is nothing but the eruption from the below the surface. What eruption here? So lava, volcanic ashes and some other the gases erupting. So this process is called as a volcano, children. So remember this. You will see this definition also. This is the definition. Understand how volcano occur, children. How it occur, children. You will see this picture. Through this picture, you will understand how it occur, children. Volcano, children. You already know the inside the earth below the earth surface. Inside the very deep, very depth of the earth surface, the very hot rocks are there. You know already, children. So those rocks are melting due to the very high heat and pressure. Due to the heat and pressure, rocks of the inside the earth surface melting, and that melting rocks are converted to liquid form. in the rocks are converted into liquid form, so that liquid is called as a magma, children. Below the earth surface, the magma formed due to the heat and pressure. So rocks are melting and converted into liquid, so that liquid is called as magma, children. Why the rocks are melting? Because heat and pressure is very high, because depth of the below the earth surface is there very high heat and pressure, so that's why it is converted into the liquid form. So that liquid, it is depositing, that liquid is deposited certain place in the deep of the earth surface, so that place is called as, children, magma chamber. Magma chamber, children. You will see here this yellow color shaded part is called as a magma part, children. Below the earth surface, it is the here the spreaded the magma, and after the deposits after the depositing of magma, the slowly magma will rise upside. Upside means that slowly up flowing the outer surface of the earth, children. You know already, earth, there are three layers of the earth. One is the lithosphere or crust, and second one mantle and core. So here when the magma is escaping through this area, so this place is called as a vent, children. Vent. Here you see this children. Here this is the vent. So vent is nothing but it is a opening. Opening means it is a mouth opening that allow air and gases, some and liquid magma also that allow. So some materials erupting or flowing from the earth surface while the volcanic eruption time, children. So that place, this place is called as a vent. And after the magma, after the erupting, the magma is coming outside. So this magma then after the magma coming outside, after the magma flowing coming the outside, then we can say it is called as a lava. Children, you will see again here. If the liquid is there inside the earth, if liquid is there inside the earth, then we can say it is called as a magma. If liquid after the flowing, then we can say it is called as a lava. Lava is nothing but magma. Magma, when it is flow and form outside, it is called as a lava, children. Remember this, children. This is the difference between the lava and magma, children, here. And this is, you will see, this is the spread, how the lava is spreaded outer surface of the earth, children. How lava is spreaded here. So this spread is the central part of the volcanic eruption place. In this place, here you will see here how the lava spreaded, and the area is produced like after the volcanic eruption, the area looks like a small bowl. So this small bowl type area is called as a crater, children. It is called as a crater. It is a result of volcanic eruption, children. It is a result after the volcanic eruption. The area is converted into like this, children. Yes, it is area, because in this area, all surrounding area, the lava is spreading. So that area is it is a small hole or small bowl type looks, children. So that's why it is called as a crater, children. And this is a magma chamber. Magma chamber already I told you. So these are the main some new words that those related to volcanic eruption. One is magma chamber. Which is the magma chamber? That place stored the magma. That is a magma chamber. And another place that allow the air, gases and other rock materials. So that place is called as a vent, children. And place that is spreaded the lava at the outer surface of the earth that looks like bowl type. It is called as a crater, children. And after the magma erupting and it is coming outside, then we can say it is called as a lava, children. And this is the process of how the volcano occurs, children. This is the process in this picture. I hope all of you understand well. This is the process of how volcano occurs, children. And we already know what is the volcano, children. And now let us understand what are the main effects of volcano, children. The main effects of volcano is commonly the volcano can change or pollute the weather, children. It can change or pollute, yes, children, because you all know during the volcanic eruption, so what are the fragments coming outside? You know already the volcanic ashes. That ash contain very toxic gases and liquid also coming outside while magma. So that ash, the volcanic ash, quickly followed the air. So that mix up with the atmosphere. So it is very dangerous to it is weather, climate. So that's why it can change or pollute the weather, children. Easily the ash of the volcano, it can mix up with the atmosphere and it can change the entire the climate and weather, children. And it can make it hard for people to breathe. Yes, it is hard for people to breathe, children, because already you know the ash of the volcanic ash mix up with the atmosphere. So it is mixed up with the atmosphere means the air is polluted. So that air to breathing it is very difficult. So that's why it is very hard for people to breathe. It is very difficult, children, because if we breathe like this air, we getting the diseases. So that's why it is very difficult. So like this it affect to the people breathing, and another type also it is affect, children. And it can destroy plants and crops. Yes, children, it can destroy plants and crops. How it is? Because you know already during the volcanic eruption, so what are the things coming outside here? The volcanic ashes, magma or lava. So that is liquid. So that liquid kill the plants. That liquid is very danger liquid. So that is not good for the plants. If such plants are there in the place of the volcanic eruption place, so those plants are fully destroyed due to the volcanic eruption, children, because the liquid of the lava or liquid of the volcanic eruption, it is not good for plants, children. So that's why the liquid of the volcanic eruption that can kill the plants and as well as crops also. Not only plants, as well as crops also, the liquid it can kill all the crops and plants, children. So these are the main effects of the volcano, children. These are the main effects of volcano. And here one of the largest volcano in the world here given, children, that is Mount Lova in the Hawaii. Mount Lova, it is one of the largest volcano in the world, children. What is the name? Mount Lova. Where it is there? In the island of Hawaii, children. Where is the Hawaii? It is a central part. It is located in the central part of the island of Hawaii in US country. Where it is? In the country US. Hawaii is one of the island, children. And this is one of the largest volcano, children. What is the name? Mount Lova. Remember this, children. Children, you will see here is one of the video of volcanic eruptions. It will show you how the volcanic ashes are flowing. Now let us understand what are the types of volcanoes, children. So volcanoes are mainly classified into three types, children. The volcanoes are mainly classified into three types. They are active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, and extinct volcanoes. So these are the main three types. Now let us understand one by one what is active volcano, children. Here active volcanoes are nothing but the active volcanoes are that erupt frequently or often. The volcanoes which erupt frequently or often, such volcanoes are called active volcanoes, children. That means these are the volcanoes erupt again and again, not stop completely to erupting, children. These are the volcanoes not stop the erupting process. These volcanoes are erupt again and again between the gap of some years. So that's why these are called as active. These are always active, not a reactive. These are the volcanoes are active. These are erupt anytime. There is no time. These are erupt again and again between the gap of 1 year, 2 year, and many years. So like this, volcanoes are called active volcano, children. And for example, where these type of the volcanoes are found, in which place? That is, for example, ring of fire. So what is ring of fire? Ring of fire, it is the area. It is the area. It is surrounded the Pacific Ocean, children. Ring of fire is the area. It is surrounded the Pacific Ocean, children. So in this place we can see like this volcanoes. They are active volcanoes, children. Now second one, what is dormant volcanoes? Dormant volcanoes, which were once active in historical time but have the chances to erupt again. I repeat once again, the dormant volcanoes which were once active in historical time but have the chances of erupt again. So such volcanoes are called dormant volcanoes, children. That means if once these type of the volcanoes erupt, it takes the time again erupting long years, children. Long year, that means after 20 years, after 30 years, maybe chances again erupting. So such volcanoes are called dormant volcanoes, children. Dormant. For example, the example of the dormant volcanoes are Mauna Kea in Hawaii, children. It is one of the example of dormant volcanoes. You know already, Hawaii, it is one of the island of central part of the US. It is one of the island, children, Hawaii. In this place we can see that in one of the dormant volcano, that is Mauna Kea. Remember this, children. It is an example. Now let us understand third one volcano, that is extinct volcanoes, children. Extinct volcanoes are, these are volcanoes which are there is no chances to erupt again. It is completely once erupt, afterwards there is no chances to erupt again. Volcanoes which have no chances to erupt again. Volcanoes, there is no chances to erupt again. Such volcanoes are called extinct volcanoes, children. If once erupt, afterwards there is no chance erupt again. Only once in the time it will erupt, only in the once. There is no chance to erupt again, children. So such volcanoes are called extinct extinct volcano children. For example of this volcanoes are Mount Thelson in the state of Oregon in US country children. This is the example Mount Thelson. This is the one of the example of this volcano. It is one of the example of this extinct volcanoes. That is name is Mount Thelson children. Remember this. So these are the main three types of the volcanoes children. We have already discussed. Now today this topic also completed. Today we have discussed what is volcano and how it occurs and what are the effect of volcanoes and what are the types of the volcanoes. So today we have discussed this topic, and next topic and the next one, natural disasters, we will discuss in our next class children. And today you take the homework question. This is the today homework question children. Today topic homework question, we will take this. What is volcano and explain its types. This is the today homework question children. And we will discuss the next topic in our next class children. Thank you. Have a nice day.